Right, it's Sunday morning, okay, so I'm alright not having a shave. Yeah, it ain't been long since I've been up. But it's Sunday, I've got work tomorrow. I'd like to doss around and do not much, to be honest. Guess that's why I'm such a fat git, but that's another story. Approximately around 2-3 days ago, Tommy Robinson done a video where he suggested he had some evidence against Panorama, that they were trying to wreck his life. The establishment was going against him.
Let me play the next bit for you.
I've met Danny. Danny was, I was working on some film on Newsnight, and Danny was in the green room. It was unusual to meet a white working class male in the Newsnight green room, and it was so unusual that me and one of my mates, we went down there to have a drink with him in the way that you would do with somebody from the, a cannibal from the Amazonian, from Amazonia, or maybe a creature from outer space.
So working class white male is a cannibal from the Amazon. Well, that's what you said. You're on camera saying.
So considering that the BBC always tell the truth, someone like myself, a white working class man, is something that crawls out of the jungle, is a cannibal, or is an alien. That's what the BBC believe we are. Are we?
Race. And in fact, anyone who's been taken down by Panorama, anyone has to challenge now, because there is no integrity in any of the work you've done. You are a liar, you're a fraud, you're a racist, you're a homophobe, all in one interview.
This is a lie.
What you have to remember is, this is just a couple of clips that Tommy Robinson has released. Can you imagine what's left? What's yet to be seen? That's all out on the 23rd of February, by the way.
But what's happened is the Labour Party doesn't do its job properly for that end of the population. Well, the point is, you hear much more accents like yours and mine, rather than fuck off, or rather than Tommy's,
So in the Labour Party, they will hear accents like yours or hers, middle class, rather than fuck off. You believe the working class vocabulary is simply fuck off.
No.
That is your classism.
No, what I'm doing
here, what I'm doing here, John, is I'm exposing you.
If you want to know what's wrong with our societies, then look no further than the white middle class. The white middle class that look down on people like me and you because we are working class and we're white. Exactly. These are the same white middle class that believe that girls are boys and boys are girls, and don't believe in biology. These are the same middle class that try and turn black people against white people and white people against black people. These are the same white middle class that don't give a shit about mass migration because it doesn't affect their white areas.
You are a classist elitist. The way you view working class people is a disgrace. The reason we have the problem we have is because of journalists like yourself, from the background you're from, sneering down upon our community. Okay, well you're in trouble as well. You're all in trouble. You're all in trouble.
We invited you for an interview today and you haven't given us an interview.
No, I haven't. I've exposed you, okay? You were trying to destroy my life. You have been contacting people. Why were Hope Not Hate present? Why were the leaders of a far-left George Soros-funded organisation, why were they present during the interview of a person which you were goaded in to give bad information about me? Why were they present? Tell me. If this is a Panorama documentary, why were Hope Not Hate present?
The mass media have played divide and rule for a very long time, and they've been winning for a very long time. They've divided the sexes, they've divided the races, they've tried to screw with our kids, saying that girls are boys and boys are girls. They're trying to suggest that boys can have periods, and these are just a few of the nightmare scenarios that are happening in our societies today. The white middle class are generally the culprits of all this bullshit. But what you guys have got to do is start asking questions. Don't believe the mass media. If the BBC come out with a story, then instead of just believing it, then maybe just do a little bit of homework and you might get to another conclusion.
This is an ongoing document.
This is an establishment attack on me, and you're part of it. and you've been exposed to the world tonight.